doesn't make sense. Every single poll on the internet said that the crab would win by a large margin. Yet the armadillo wins. How is that? 5 million votes. That's 1 million more than last year. Yet a whole revolution is going on. So how did the armadillo win by such a large margin? The mob vote is stupid. The concept of it is amazing. The community gets to choose what mobs they want into the game. But when you really look at it, once you really find out how it really is, you're like, oh, let's get rid of this thing. Because the community hates it, no one enjoys it, and it always ends up horrible. The first mob vote, choose the worst mob ever to be ever added to the game, the Phantom. We have the biome vote next, and everyone's just voting based on the mob. The next year, I think we had the Allay next, the Glare, and the Copper Golem. The Allay, it's not that bad, but it's a blue mob. Next year, we got the Sniffer, Hunchback of Notre Dame, tough item frame. And of course, the Sniffer wins. The one with useless plants that adds nothing to the game except for some decoration. Alright, now this year, 1.21 is when these mobs will be added. The crab, the armadillo, and the penguin. Penguin voters are honestly just voting because they're cute, but then the armadillo and the crab is just an all-out war. The armadillo wins. Watch this clip of me.
The armadillo!
Armadillo won.
It's going to be a year full of fun and surprises. We'll celebrate all of you in—
I'm gonna go cry. Yeah, I know. Sad. I'm disappointed. I was so freaking angry. I was literally going to dance because every single poll that I ever seen of these three mobs, the crab won. How did the armadillo win? The Minecraft mob vote was rigged. Not by Mojang, or at least not that we know, but by some Bedrock hackers, of course, Bedrock. Now on Apple, you could sign in with any ID, basically. There wasn't select ID, so you can sign in with a different device ID. I'm not sure how this exactly happened, so I am going to have Mr. Epic explain this. His channel will be in the description.
One player in the Minecraft Bedrock community named Determinated decided to make a bot that allowed you to vote in the mob vote through Discord with a linked account. This worked by sending a request to the database Minecraft Bedrock uses called the PlayFab database, of which would return a session token. With the session token, you can make another request to PlayFab to gain an MC token, a token normally used when you begin a Minecraft session. Once you have this MC token, you can manually send a request to the voting API to vote for a specific mob, which is what was done, and you can see players voting through the Discord here. However, this is where the exploitation would be discovered. Determinated uses PlayFab often when creating Bedrock programs for a variety of other things, including checking a user's marketplace purchases, Minecoin balance, and more. A while ago now, while looking for an efficient way to log into PlayFab, as Xbox login tokens expired too quickly, and by the way, Xbox tokens are what's normally used when logging in and accessing PlayFab, he discovered something with iOS devices. When logging into PlayFab through an iOS device, the iOS device was not considered to have a valid device ID, and instead of giving you a session token for your account, created a new account for you and then gave you a session token. This meant that if you sent a request to PlayFab through a supposed iOS device, you could effectively generate infinite MC tokens.
People figured out with a script, you could go over and over. You could just choose a mob, it would just vote for the mob over and over and over. And some group decided they would vote for the armadillo. But this script got leaked to another group, and they decided to go for the crab. Now the armadillo group, they started this a lot earlier. So they said they got about 3 million votes in, while the crab voters got only 1.2. No matter what, the mob vote should never be bodied. It is supposed to be the vote. It shouldn't be rigged. I genuinely think the crab would have won. Not just being biased, but every single vote you saw anywhere, YouTube, Twitter, the crab was winning, but somehow the armadillo won. Plus, this year was the one year that we got the most votes ever, with a staggering 5 million. When we have a revolution going on of don't vote, I'm assuming at least 25 of the player base didn't vote, yet we have so many more votes coming in this year. It had to be because the mob vote was rigged. It was absolutely rigged. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. Hopefully Mojang looks into this more and just adds all of them. Or just stops the mob vote. Or just adds the mobs eventually. That would make this drama go away so much. Like, I'm tired of this. We're all tired of this. We're tired of the mob votes, because no matter what, we're not voting in one mob. We're voting out two. Subscribe. Have a great day. If you can have a great day after this video. And goodbye.